Conrad's model of the Sandvik LH621 underground loader first appeared in 2009 and was model 2441. This review is of model 244101, which is in the colours of Soletanche Bachy, part of the Bachy group. This machine is usually used for excavating tunnels, so it has a low headroom. It's got a weight of 57 tonnes and can carry 21 tonnes worth of material in its bucket. This is a limited edition model with only 250 made, and it comes in a standard Conrad box with a label at the end which shows the loader inside. There's no other information either about the real machine or the model, and inside the model is securely wrapped in foam rubber. Along with the model, the only other item in the box is a small bag with a couple of parts which are small lights which have to be fitted. The two light clusters which have to be fitted are small plastic parts, and they just fit onto each of the two front loading arms. They are a very simple push fit and the connection is quite sturdy, so it's not really clear why this wasn't done in the factory. But with that said, these are easy to fit. Underneath the model, the protection arrangements of the real machine are modelled well, and the chunky transmissions on the axles look the part. The chunky tyres are particularly good because they have a strong tread pattern and they're not too shiny, and they are mounted on plastic wheels which are reasonably detailed. At the rear there are some safety markings, there are some silvered lights and a plastic grille for the engine. Looking in the sides you can see the plastic engine and it's moderately detailed. The cab is a decent casting with some good door detailing. There's a Soletanche Bachy logo on the side, but there's no windscreen wipers. There's some good detailing at the articulation point where inside you can see some hydraulic hosing. Some additional detail has been added behind the wheel arch by adding some plastic parts, but the colour match is pretty good. The loader arms look particularly strong and there's some detail within the metal castings. The bucket is a particularly nice piece because of its extreme shape, and Conrad have included plenty of detail within the casting. This is a heavy model for its size and it rolls well on the test surface. Picking it up you can see that the rear axle has a very significant amount of float in it, and each of the wheels turns independently, they're not joined together on the same axles. The machine steers through its articulation point, and that's modelled well by Conrad. You've got a reasonable degree of movement, and the model has no problem at all moving when it's steered. The digging end is where the action is on a model like this, and the hydraulics have been modelled very well. Be ready to flex your muscles though, because they were extremely stiff on the review model, but of course that means the model will hold any pose that you want to set. The bucket raises very high on its linkage, and also there's an excellent range of tipping movement for the bucket, both forwards and backwards. There is another feature on the model, and that is that the grille at the back can be opened. You do need a pointer tool or something to get it open because it is a tight fit, but when you open it you see some interior detail of the fan and it just snaps shut again. This is a very solidly made model by Conrad which reflects the robust nature of the real machine. The detail level is reasonable, the features work well, and if you want a rarer model in the colours of Soletanche Bachy, then it's recommended.